Hey, what's up, guys? I'm out here after a pouring rain today. It's just been so wet and rainy, but as you can see, I have tons of plants to get into the ground. So I figure that I can get a few in between all these rainy periods and try to knock down all the work that's waiting for me back here. So let me flip the camera around and show you what I'm planning to work with today. So I have these gorgeous looking sweet peas that I started indoors. I started them in these little paper towel tubes, and I mean, look how much they've grown out. They really need to get into the ground. So I'm gonna find a spot and get a few in tonight. Now I pre-sprouted these seeds using the paper towel method, which is really simple. I just dampened the paper towel and just wrapped the seeds in the paper towel. I left them there for maybe 5 days, probably a little longer than I should have, but every single one of them sprouted. Really strong sprouts too, if you can see. Now I just used a juice container similar to what I use for my winter sowing, and I just filled them with the paper towel tubes and used some potting mix. This is just so that the roots can kind of be separated, because it's very hard to separate the roots if you just plant them all together. And sweet peas tend to have pretty deep roots. They sell these seed starters that specifically for sweet peas that are conducive to the roots growing really deep. But I just figured, I saw this on YouTube and I would give it a shot, and it worked. I just put two seeds in every container, in every little toilet paper holder. I figured, at least one of them would be viable. Now, after several weeks, this is what I got. The roots really grew all the way down through the tubes. For the most part, they kind of kept separate. They did kind of connect at the bottom. I probably kept them in their winter sowing containers a little longer than they should have been. But I started planting them out in the garden in various different spots. Now, once I started planting, I did take the little toilet paper rolls off. Although most of them were kind of falling apart anyways, I didn't think that they would have been that big of a deal. But I did take off what I could. As you can see here, they're pretty healthy and they have a lot of roots. Now, I just made my own trellis for these, just using some stakes and just 3 stakes in the pot and connecting at the top. And I'm hoping that the sweet peas will vine up the stakes and we get a pretty little display of flowers. this is where they are now. This container even has a few flowers that are just about opening, but they're all growing up quite nicely. I even made a second pot here, hoping that they will trellis up these stakes and up onto the railing on the porch. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you're all doing great. Now, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. This sweet pea has a little bud on it. I'm so excited. I can't wait for the blooms. Look, it opened up the very next day. So exciting.